Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Precious Metal Summit 2017, Commodity TV here for you in Zurich. And now with me is Banyan Gold, and thank God, a lovely lady as a president and CEO, Tara Christie. We want to talk to her. Welcome and good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great. Women in mining, it's so seldom, you know, I'm so happy. And yeah, Banyan Gold, what is the company about? Where are you located? Where are you working?
Great, thank you. Yeah, we're located in the Yukon. We're an early stage gold explorer. We have two projects. Our primary project is our Highland Gold project, which is located in southeast Yukon, about 70 kilometers from Watson Lake. And on that property, we have an initial inferred gold resource of 400,000 ounces at 1 gram. So, you know, we're starting off with a great asset there. It's a road accessible project, which is unusual. This year, we spent about $1 million drilling on the Highland project with a plan or strategy to increase the inferred resource there. So we plan for early 2018 to be putting out our new resource.
Okay, fantastic. So how many meters have you drilled so far on the property? Let's say also 2017.
Yep.
And you said already the grades are around the 1 gram, so it must be very shallow. It must be open pittable, right?
Yes, it's a near surface, primarily oxide deposit. It's a sediment hosted, structurally controlled deposit, but it does outcrop on surface, so it is something that would be open pit, heap leachable.
Okay, perfect.
In our view. So, yeah.
How long is the strike so far you have discovered?
So the main zone resource is located only in about 800 meters of the 18 kilometers of structural trend that we have on the property. It's a very large underexplored property. We have over 186 kilometers squared, which is huge.
That's really huge.
We've really been focused in our strategy, starting from the northern end where we have the most infrastructure and roads, and working south. This is the first year that we've drilled in the main zone since we acquired the property in 2012. So it's really exciting for us. Our drill program, we drilled about 4,000 meters for $1 million. So we spent our money very well. We were very strategic in infill drilling on that resource, as well as stepping out to the north, as well as trenching to the north. So we've put in about 14 holes so far, as well as our trench results, with very consistent and great grades for the project. So
can you elaborate a bit more on the grades, maybe?
We have 116 meters of 1.2 grams per ton gold, with some silver as well. So that's like a vertical drill hole that extends the resource or the mineralization to the north by over 150 meters.
Wow.
Our plan is to show that we can extend that the mineralization over 450 meters to the north very systematically. And so far our drill holes have been very consistent with long intersections like 95 meters of 0.7, but also shorter intersection, 56 meters of 1.4, and some higher grade intervals of 1 and 2 meters in the ranges of 3 to 4 and even up to as high as 9 grams per ton over a meter.
Yeah,
so we're pretty excited with our results. Most important is that the model is holding up. We're encountering mineralization within a meter of where we expected, which is very pleasing.
Yep.
Sometimes a little bit wider intervals than we expected, so that's exciting.
Fantastic, great. And you said it already, it's gold and silver. Did you find also other metals surrounding, like a little bit of base metals or something
what we're
like that?
focusing on, the main zone resource is about 75% gold, 25% silver. As we go north into our still underexplored camp zone, where we trenched 56 meters of 1.36, it's about 2.5 kilometers north of our main zone. And it's a very exciting area, but it's primarily gold. So we think that that's an indication of where it is in the system. The whole area is a very large, we believe it's a very large mineralizing system. We have very strong gold and arsenic anomalies over that 2.5 kilometers between the main zone and the camp zone. But we also have additional areas that are 2 and 2.5 kilometers and even 4 kilometers south of the main zone, which are also anomalous. We haven't got to drilling those yet, but it's what gives us the concept that this is a multi-million ounce potential property, and that's what we're set out to prove in 2018.
Wow, fantastic. Well, that's a good word, because I just wanted to come to 2018, but that makes my question obsolete. So let's come to, let's say, some money, finance, and also to your shareholder structure, because I think the management is a strong shareholder, so you believe in what you are doing.
Absolutely.
Right?
So insiders hold 22% of the shares. We have 71.3 million shares outstanding. We also have two really solid corporate shareholders with Alexco and Victoria at 5 and 6%.
Super.
And that's a real vote of confidence for our geological team that they hold such a high investment in us. They also have warrants at 11.5 cents, which is really good for us if our share price, and we can accelerate those warrants, and that would bring in an additional $1.1 million with those warrants. We currently have it just under $1 million in the bank, which for us is a lot of money. We spend our money very frugally and have a low burn rate, so that would allow us to get through 2018 for our G&A, as well as spend about $450,000 in the field. So it would be a small drill program with that much money, but we certainly want to get that resource out, which is planned for Q2 of 2018 before we consider financing. We think that that'll really show the market what we have on the property.
Yeah, great. And I mean, Victoria Gold, I just interviewed John McConnell, and it was quite interesting to see that they go now really on the fast track into production, and they are also neighboring you guys. Yeah, I mean, Yukon is so big, so they are neighbors So maybe your property might come in the game in some years with his production. We don't know.
Well, that's interesting because we have our Highland Gold project, which is down in southeast Yukon, but we actually have a project that we acquired this year from Victoria Gold, and the other half of it we acquired from Alexco, and it is immediately adjacent to both Victoria Gold's Eagle property as well as Alexco's United Keno Hill. That's an early stage gold project, but one which we really think we can add value to, along with the strategic assistance from Victoria Gold and Alexco. We inherited about $7 million worth of exploration data, so we're going to spend a good part of this winter mining that data. We did do a small program out on that project this year, spent about $500,000 doing step-out drilling on 2 of the drill-ready targets on that property, with some great results. 1.3 grams over almost 100 meters.
Wow, that's a lot.
So some great results, and some higher grade intervals there as well. It's the first time that oriented core has been used on that property, so that combined with having a lot of historic data on that property, we think we'll be able to advance it very quickly. So.
Yeah, exactly, because it gives you also the room that you know where you have to drill.
Absolutely. Well, and it also lets us understand what the structure and the mineralization is, and spend a bit of time mining through that huge database that we have.
Yeah, fantastic. Great. Well, Tara, thank you very much for this insight and update, and I would say keep it going, keep the drills turning.
Thank you.
You have a great setup there, and find more gold and silver. We need it.
That's the plan.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there was Tara Christie, the CEO from Banyan Gold. And yeah, you heard it. The drills are turning. The company had a good success run this year. And gold and silver is in favor there in the Yukon. Great jurisdiction. And also with Victoria Gold and Alexco as huge shareholders. And also the team owns 22% on the company. So that's really skim in the game. So they are fully aligned with the shareholders. Check out the company. Thanks for watching us. Bye-bye from Zurich.